Well, Happy New Year to you guys. Today is January 1st, 2019. So congratulations to everybody. I wanted to do a new video for you today. This one right here. This is pretty much what I'm thinking it's going to look like. Zoom in a little bit. Back up a little bit. There you go. That's what it's gonna look like pretty much. Never turns out exactly the same ever. But this is what I was thinking. So I wanted to show you the dies I used. So the bunnies are these right here. There's the dies in the back. And what I did, they cut them, and then I used the white and the black enamel again, like I've been using the last few videos. The black was for the eyes and the nose, and then the white to give it a 3D effect. Let me see if I can show you a bit closer the bunny. Folks, but you can see the sparkly, yeah, there you go, you can see a little bit. See how it gives it this kind of 3D fur kind of effect. So that's what we're going to do there. And then the tree, you already know this is from the Tim Holtz Tree Ring that we did. I still have one more to go, so I'll have one more video for you to show. The grass is the lawn fawns grass. I don't know if there's any kind of information on the back. Yes, there's the item number, just in case you need it. Probably backwards, but that's the grass I'm going to be using. And then also I bought a set from Simply Defined, Scrapbooking Made Simple. This is the die cut that comes with it, but all I did was die cut the little boy and the with the bird, since he's holding it, and that's what I'm going to be using. So I was going to show you that die. It's right there. There's the boy. I can probably take it off and show you. That's how. Let's see if I can put it against something white so you can see it better. There you go. So there's the little boy. That's the die cut. I did not use the grass this time. Let's back up so we can see a little bit more of everything. So there you go, you can see him this way. I did not use the grass or anything else, I just used the boy. Since he has no feet, we're going to be hiding him behind the grass. So that's pretty much it. Oh, the paper. The background paper is, I couldn't find one that had both grass and then gradually going towards the sky. So I made my own. I found this paper, My Mind's Eye, Bella Adorable Flowers, Light Blue. That's the one. But it looked more like the sky to me. But it does have a few green tints, so I got the idea of making my own grass on it. I actually really like the way it turned out. All I did was use my green ink, this one that I usually use lately. It was very simple. All I did is just go right on there. The darker green is just the way the ink ended up on here, like this. So basically that's all I did, like that. See how it showed up right there? That's all I did. So nothing special to it, just like that. It gives it, it's randomly, the green shows up, and it gives it this grass effect, which I really like. Might do another card just with that, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so that's what we're going to start with, obviously. Make sure the card is facing the right way right away, so when I end up putting things on, I'm not going to screw it up. Okay, so that's the back of the paper, so it's double-sided paper. kind of surprising how the back is way different than the front, but that's what it's like, and we're gonna go with it. I probably got the paper only because I like the front, or I guess the side I'm going to be using, because it does look like the sky, and a lot of times you need that kind of stuff. And I'm kind of surprised, but it turned out pretty nice with the green on it. I'm glad I tried it and it worked out. Okay, so we're doing same as always, all 4 sides with the sequin tape, and then the middle I'm using the sticky thumb. I don't know if I showed you guys, but this is what I have right now. I use any of them as long as I know they hold well. And what I do, how I test them, I usually just put it on paper, and then when I glue it on, I try to peel off the paper back, and if it peels off easily, I know that's not a very good sticky stuff, so I don't normally use that. Okay, so let's get this all lined up. It's giving me a hard time today. It's really being sticky and really getting on everywhere. Well, that's going to be it. Just like that. Look at that card. Just like that, even. Just add a few flowers and a few birds, and you got a card made. But that's not what we're going to do today. We might do it another time, but not today. So, the next thing is we're going to glue this on. We're going to do a couple of different things on it. I'm going to try a few things, and then I'm going to use the sequin tape to glue the rest of it on. I'm not going to use pop-up dots because I want this to be in the background, so you don't want any of that on there. And the idea kind of came to me because we been to in Oregon, or actually it's in California. I think it's somewhere by the border of Oregon and California, of where you find these huge trees. They're really old, and they have one you can drive through on a car, and then other ones are, there's one that's cut down, it's laying on the floor, on the ground, I'm sorry, where you can see how big it really is. So it's kind of cool. And this is what gave me this idea of doing this log one, with basically like it's been cut down, and then bunnies and people are around here, walking around looking at everything, and this boy is actually, I guess, good with animals. So okay, so we're finding the bottom, putting that down like that. Make sure it's all there really well. Okay, now let's do the grass. And we're going to do it in a few spots, but actually, we'll just do the grass. I'm not going to do the little hairs of the grass, just the bottom of the grass. If I decide to go back and do the actual grass on top here, I might go back and do that later. But because I'll have to add a lot of stuff to it, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to stick this grass down here. Like that. Then we have these two pieces. Actually, let's put the boy in there first. We're going to do combination things on him. A little bit of everything to make sure he's on there really well. And this is thin enough to have it go through his hands, which is nice. Okay, and then the organized, we'll just put some glue around it. I hand colored them and cut them out in white. And I used my favorite markers, well, actually I used a combination of different markers, but you can use whatever you have to work with. You can even use, if you have special crayons or anything else you want to color them, whatever you prefer. Even colored pencils might work for you. But I used markers. His lips are a little bit too red than what I liked. I tried lifting it off, but it didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. But okay, so this is what I was talking about. See how the grass is still not on there too strongly, so I can hide, because he's got no feet at the bottom. I can hide and make it look like he's standing in this grass here. Okay, also let's glue these couple of pieces of grass. I decided to put them around the log. Basically an idea of how around the logs usually people have a hard time trimming the grass, so I'm going to do that and give it a little bit more dimension. I'm going to do it on both sides of the log, just like that. Okay, so now the bunnies. The bunnies we're going to do probably a combination of both also. Do a combination just to make sure they hold on really well on there. If one doesn't hold, the other one's going to hold it. So I could even do pop-up on this one. Let's do pop-up on one of them. These are not too high with pop-up rods, so it'll be just right. And I'll do one in the middle since he's so long. Okay, there we go. It's going to look like he's jumping on the boy. Okay. Just like that. He's saying, "Hi, how are you? Let's play." This one is going to go on right there, like he's hiding in there, sitting by the log. And then the last bunny will be on the other side of the log. Okay, now let's close this up. And the other bunny's gonna go right here. Okay, that is pretty much it. And I'm not gonna go back. I'll make sure it's all glued on well, but I'm not gonna go back to redo the grass probably unless I want to fix it here. Yeah, I might just do that there because of the tree ring. It's making it go up higher, so I'm going to add more glue to it to glue it on well, so it doesn't look weird. Okay. So here's our little card. If you have suggestions or comments, feel free to post them. And don't forget to like my videos, subscribe so you don't miss the new ones that come out. I have one more of the tree ring, and then I might do some other ones that I'll be coming up with. And if you have any questions, post them. I'll try to answer to the best that I can. But this is my little card. I hope you like it. And I hope you have a great new year. Bye.